Cheese enthusiast Wallace and his dog Gromit have appeared in 4 short films and 1 feature, with a second feature coming later this year. Which of these rank higher than the others? Well, that's what we're here for.
Don't worry, Gromit. I'm right behind you.
Welcome to The Rewind. This is every Wallace and Gromit movie ranked from worst to best. Before we begin, make sure to give this video a like and hit that subscribe button for good luck. A Close Shave.
Be careful, Sean!
Hey, steady on. Single file.
The third Wallace and Gromit short film, A Close Shave, sees the duo running a window cleaning business. While Wallace begins a romance with Gwendolyn, the owner of a local wool shop, Gromit investigates a sheep rustling spree. This leads to his wrongful imprisonment as he's framed for the very crime he was trying to unearth. Famed for introducing Shaun the Sheep, A Close Shave is solid, though Wallace's romantic subplot does feel a little inconsequential. As is often the case, this is Gromit's story, and the scenes with him in prison are very moving. Yet, the short film still maintains a high joke ratio. It's inventive stuff, for sure, but feels a little cluttered in its execution, with one too many story elements for its relatively short runtime. That said, the film is still a massive accomplishment with a tense finale and some dramatic reveals. Winning an Academy Award for Best Animated Short Film in 1995, A Close Shave led to a successful spin-off franchise starring Shaun the Sheep. A Matter of Loaf and Death.
Don't fret, madam. Tea cakes, lad. The wholemeal fruit on me knees.
The 5th Wallace and Gromit movie is another short called A Matter of Loaf and Death. Released in 2008, this is a murder mystery that sees Wallace and Gromit running a bakery. With the unsettling news that a number of local bakers have disappeared, Gromit investigates while Wallace begins a dubious romance with Paella Bakewell, a former pinup girl for the Bako Light Bread Company. Gromit also has a love interest this time around, Paella's put-upon poodle Fluffles, who proves a worthy addition. A Matter of Loaf and Death might be the darkest of the series, with a literal murder plot at its center. Tonally, A Matter of Loaf and Death is reminiscent of the Ealing comedies, a string of post-war movies fondly remembered for their dark humor and British sensibility. Paella feels like an Ealing villain, with her appearance betraying sinister motives. What's more, her romance with Wallace is crucial to the story and part of its darker aspirations. A Grand Day Out. The first Wallace and Gromit short film, A Grand Day Out, might seem a little primitive in comparison to the rest of the series, but that only adds to its charm. Starting production when Nick Park was still a student, A Grand Day Out sees Wallace and Gromit traveling to the moon in search of cheese, building a rocket, and encountering a strange coin-operated robot. Despite its visual inconsistencies with the rest of the Wallace and Gromit canon, the film has Park's trademark style inspired by the Beano and various Tintin cartoons. Its rough around the edges appeal is largely due to its shoestring budget. Park literally glued split peas and lentils onto his rocket model to simulate rivets. The whole thing is incredibly atmospheric, making up for its lower joke rate than the other films. While Wallace and Gromit appear almost fully formed, complete with Peter Salus's iconic vocal performance, the coin-operated robot absolutely steals the show. The Wrong Trousers. The second Wallace and Gromit short film, The Wrong Trousers, is one of the best entries in the series, and for good reason. Following the success of A Grand Day Out, with a bigger budget and more animators at his disposal, Park threw absolutely everything into The Wrong Trousers, refining his aesthetic and introducing a strong action element to the series that has continued in every subsequent production. Low on cash, Wallace rents out his spare room to Feathers McGraw, a sinister penguin with his beady eyes on Wallace's latest invention, a pair of robotic trousers designed to walk Gromit so that Wallace doesn't have to. Ever the detective, Gromit smells something fishy and, despite being driven from his home, works to uncover Feathers' dastardly scheme. This culminates in the mother of all chase scenes, which is regarded among many as one of the best animated action set pieces of all time.
Hang in there, Gromit. Everything's under control. I'll have that if you don't mind, eh?
The Curse of the Were-Rabbit.
My darlings. You're safe. My word.
A co-production between Aardman and DreamWorks, Wallace and Gromit's transition from short films to full-length features was incredibly smooth. The Curse of the Were-Rabbit sees the duo running a successful pest control business, ridding their town of rabbits by rehousing them. When one of Wallace's inventions backfires, the titular were-rabbit begins to ravage local vegetable plots. As usual, it's up to Gromit to save the day and uncover the mysterious culprit, lest the annual giant vegetable competition fall into ruin. Meanwhile, Wallace becomes infatuated with Lady Toddington, an aristocrat and the competition's host, but comes under fire from a rival suitor, Victor Quartermain. The Curse of the Were-Rabbit expands the series' universe by featuring a more extensive cast of human characters than is typical in a Wallace and Gromit film.
Hey, give over.
That's gonna be it, folks. Was there anything that we missed? Before you leave, don't forget to give this video a like and leave your thoughts in the comments down below. Check out these other videos from The Rewind, and don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell icon so you don't miss any of our future uploads.